going on, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, and it's that time again where we sit down and talk about all the games we've been playing this past month. Now, I know it feels like we just did one of these videos, and well, quite frankly, that's due to the uploads have been a little slow lately, and that's because I've just been crazy busy with real life stuff. But I've played some good games, and later this week, some big releases are coming out that are going to absolutely consume my soul, and a lot of videos are coming your way on that. So I wanted to take a moment to talk about those games that I have been playing. So, since our last video, we finally got to dive into some of the new releases for 2017. And the first game is Resident Evil 7. Now, truth be told, with Resident Evil 7, this is my first Resident Evil game that I played all the way through. Now, I've dabbled a little bit in the first Resident Evil with the remaster, and I have Resident Evil 4, though I haven't played it. I was mostly a Silent Hill guy. To be honest, that's kind of where my survival horror gaming lied. But I played through this game, and I have to say it is fantastic. From what I know of the Resident Evil series, I feel like this is a good return to survival horror, and I really feel like it's a good direction that they're going. It has some creepy moments. There's definitely some good jump scares in there that got me pretty good, and the puzzle solving I thought was nice. The combat, not so much, but some pretty cool boss battles nonetheless. Really, my biggest issue with this game was its combat. And I know it's supposed to be a little clunky, but I just really feel like there were some combat situations that I got into that were a little unfair. And the combat just didn't really work well in it. So I got a little frustrated, got a little hung up in a couple of sections. But again, that doesn't take away from the overall experience. I thought it was a great game. I have been wanting to play Resident Evil 7 in VR, and I actually wanted that to be the debut episode of the new series I've been foreshadowing coming, Gamecite Plays. I just haven't got around to it yet, but stay tuned, it's coming. After that, the next game I moved on to was one I actually got for Christmas, and one I was very curious about when I went into it. That is The Last Guardian. Man, oh man, The Last Guardian, what do I say about this game? This is a game I tried very, very, very hard to like. I mean, I really wanted to like this game, and I try not to talk too bad about games. I always try to look at the good within games, because I love a variety of different games and play a variety of different games. There's some games that I just stay away from because I know I don't like that, say particular genre. But with this one, it intrigued me, and man, it was so hard to find the good in this game. My biggest issue with the game is its controls and camera angles. They are just atrocious, so bad. I mean, this game does not feel modern at all, and it's so clunky, and the camera angles are so hard, because in certain situations you need a good camera angle to proceed and kind of see what you're doing, but man, it just does not work for you. Like they just made it so hard to enjoy and like this game. Now, I don't want to paint a completely bad picture, because there were a couple of things that I did like. First is the story. Now, I will say the story, in my opinion, was a little anticlimactic, but overall I did enjoy it, and I liked the ending. The other thing I enjoyed was the relationship between Trico and the boy, and I just thought they did a really good job developing that. I felt emotionally connected to that, and it's probably because I have a dog of my own, and I just absolutely love him. I can't imagine life without that little guy. So I could kind of, I could see myself within this relationship between Trico and the boy, and so it hit the feelers a little bit in that regard. But overall, this game is so hard to like, and I mean, on one hand, I'm glad I played it, but on the other hand, I'm not. This next game is one that I didn't even think I would like, let alone buy, and that's For Honor. I did a video recently talking about this game and how I think that it is much better than I expected, and I share some of my first impressions from the beta to the final game, and I gotta say, this game is awesome. I really like this game. I think this game has a really rich and deep combat system, and one that, as I said in my video, I liken it to a fighting game. I feel like it has that level of depth with its combat. There's a lot of different characters to learn. The multiplayer is fun, it's very satisfying, and I think the best thing I liked about this game was its campaign. It actually had a full-fledged campaign, and I didn't expect that. Now, the campaign story isn't anything you're going to write home about, but the gameplay in itself and some of the moments within the campaign I thought were really cool, and I really enjoyed playing through it. My biggest surprise about this game, and one that I think helps make my case for why I've enjoyed this game so much, is that it actually has quite a bit of content and depth to it. And I honestly didn't expect that. I think For Honor is fun, it's fantastic. I would highly recommend you try it out, especially if you like fighting games. And for me, well, I'm excited to play more of the multiplayer and have some fun with it. And last but certainly not least, a game I've actually only recently started playing. That is Sniper Elite 3. Now, the Sniper Elite series is one that I paid no attention to up until recently. Sniper Elite 4 just came out, and it had pretty good reviews, and I started watching some live streams of some people playing it, and I thought, you know, this game kind of looks fun. And I haven't played a shooter in a while, so I should probably play this. I didn't want to go out and purchase a brand new game, mostly because, well, Horizon Zero Dawn, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Nintendo Switch is coming out later this week. I think you guys get the picture. But I remembered Sniper Elite 3 came out for the next-gen consoles, the Xbox One and the PS4, so I thought, well, I wonder how much that game is. Can't be too much. And I ended up finding the collector's edition for $20, brand new. So I got that. I got some pretty cool items as well. And I've got to say, this game is really fun. It reminds me a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5 in the sense that you get dropped into this level, and it's a pretty open and big level, and you get to tackle your objectives any which way you want or see fit. And it's fun. It's fun sniping people, and this game isn't without its clunkiness and bad dialogue and not that great story, at least so far. But the gameplay is where it shines, and it's certainly satisfying. And I like it. It's great. And there you guys have it. Those are the games that I've been playing this past month. And later this week, we're going to have a ton of unboxing videos because Horizon Zero Dawn, Zelda Breath of the Wild, and the Nintendo Switch are all coming out. It's just going to be pure madness. It's such a great time to be a gamer. I can't wait to play all of it, unbox it, and it's, man, I'm going to be set for a while. It's going to be pretty awesome. So let me know what games you guys have been playing and what you think about the games I've been playing down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until next time, I'm Bonfire, and I will see you online.
Yeah, now come up, and say to you now if you with me, put your